You record. Thank you. In that moment, do you see the board? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now we do. Thank you.
You see, right? Okay.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
the topic today is a system of non-linear equation in 2-dimension and 3-dimension. Okay, let me first 2-dimension, que it's easier to understand. Number one is to understand what means non-linear system. Non-linear system. Okay, suppose this example. To understand, using example is better to explain. Suppose minus x minus 7y equal 50. And this is my equation number one. And my equation number two is x squared plus y squared is equal 100. And this is my equation number two. And this is my system. In this case, I can see that the equation number one is linear. How do you know que es linear? Because the exponent is one, invisible one, right? It's a line. When you are doing the graph of this in the x, y plane, it's obvious que it's a line. Okay, it's a line. I don't care, but it's a line. Chup, like that. However, the second is non-linear. Because the exponent is 2 or is 3 or is no 1. No 1, entonces no linear. Entonces the entire system, when there are at least one equation is non-linear, it is non-linear system. Okay? See, both are non-linear, of course. More reason is non-linear. Suppose that was example 1. Now, in the example 2, we have two equations. The first one is 2x squared plus y squared equals 17. Equation number 1. And x squared plus 2y squared equal 22. Equation number 2. And this is my system. The first equation is non-linear. The second equation obviously is non-linear. Now the system is obvious it's non-linear. System of non-linear equation. Do you understand the idea? Well, in this case, it's 2D, 2-dimension, because it's only, we have two variables, x and y. Okay, see, we have 3-dimension, it's more complicated. We have the famous 3-dimension space. You are now a little bit familiar, but in Calculus 3, the student can need to take using every data. And the representation is a plane, or not necessarily a plane, maybe a surface. But no, it's not important for us. Graphic, no. In 3D. In 2D, yes, of course. Everyone understand what means non-linear system of equation?
Yes, sir.
Eso. Now, I want to explain a new thing. Normally, in linear system of equation, we have 3 possibilities. Number 1 possibility is unique solution, only one. Number 2 possibility, no solution, because never intersect the line, linear. Or infinity many solution when it's the same line. That's it. In 3D, well, in 3D is a little bit more complicated because we have 3 variables depending the intersection. No? So infinity many solution, but intersecting form one line is 1-dimension object solution. We have 1 free variable. If it's the same plane, it's 2 free variables. Okay, but in non-linear, it's different. Let me illustrate some possibility. This is 2D, of course. We focus in 2D now. In 3D, let's see what should I do. Okay. Now, suppose that my first equation represents a circle. nonlinear. And suppose that my second equation is linear, it's a line. The solution then is the intersecting point is this point and this point. We have two solutions. Okay? Suppose another case in which my first equation represents like ellipse, something like that. And my second equation represents another ellipse, pero like that. And the intersecting point is 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have 4 solutions. So we have multiple solutions maybe, no? Suppose another scenario in which the first equation represents the parabola, like that. And my second equation represents a circle, like that. Don't open this email. Okay, talk about Amazon. This is like a correct email. Amazon with the Miami-Dade College, no, impossible, okay? Suppose that the first equation, the geometric interpretation for the first equation represents the parabola. And the second equation is a circle. We have common point? No, we have no common point. Therefore, we have no solution. No solution. Okay, this is the most common case in nonlinear system. Multiple solution, maybe 2, maybe 3, why not? Maybe 4, multiple solution. And when one solution is possible, pero okay, let's see one example of one solution. Suppose one possibility is, okay, we suppose one solution. It's possible, yeah. Professor, yes. Suppose that we have 1/2 of parabola, like that. Ese parabola que open horizontal, no? But that part, no. That part do not exist. And we have a circle. 1/2 of parabola. Undo everything. 1/2 of parabola. This is x-axis. This is y-axis. 1/2 of parabola. And we have, this is my geometric interpretation for my first equation. And my second equation is ellipse, like that. I can see that we have only one intersecting point here. We have one solution. They're crazy. We have a lot of possibilities. 2, 3, 4, 5 solution. And no solution. Okay? Everyone follow me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's start example. Example, okay. Example, I want to solve it exactly like the test, no? I want analytically, using algebraically, solution. And why not? I can check a graphic using Desmos, because Desmos is fantastic in 2D, right? In 3D, we can use a GeoGebra, but it's a little bit confusing. And 3D is hard to see the solution. Suppose this is example I call one. And remember, the only method that we are studying for solving linear of equation in the last class was substitution or elimination, no? So we're using exactly the same, but the problem is, unfortunately, I bring today a lot of examples to illustrate very, very artificial algebra. There are no rules. There are no specific strategy for solving nonlinear. So the only thing you should do is using your imagination and your common sense. This is plus. Minus x plus 7y equals 50. X squared plus y squared equals 100. Using too much imagination. Well, one have the question number one is linear, right? And the question number two, non-linear. Okay, entonces I like that because you take, let's see, wait. Okay. X, I bring this in, okay, this is positive. I'm crazy. This guy is positive. Okay. Entonces, what is the idea? You see, wow, the first equation is linear. Yeah, I take advantage. No problem. Because linear is too easy, So you apply, and also I can see that the coefficients here in the front of one, invisible one. Therefore, it's ready to apply substitution. And you isolate x. X is equal. Hello. Today is not my best day. Okay, look. I copy completely wrong this equation. It's exactly like copy at the original. Is minus x minus 7y equal 50. Equal 50, pero minus 50, no? Minus 50. No, equal 50. Let's see. Okay, you solve for x. I move, for example, 50. I move to the positive 7y, no? You change the sign because I want to isolate x, not negative x. Is minus 50 minus 7y. And this expression, this new expression, I substitute in another equation. Where? Here, I suppose. In the x place. So is minus 7y, doesn't matter the order, minus 50 squared plus y squared equal 100. Okay, this is easy substitution. Well, you expand this guy. Es obvio que this guy gets negative when you square become positive, no? Actually, this is a square the first, que es 49y squared, plus, never negative, because this negative and this negative, when you square become positive, no? Entonces is 7 times 50 is 350, pero es twice, repetition is 700. Y plus 50 squared, que es 2500. Plus y squared is equal 100. Everyone follow me? Do you understand very well the thing I did? Or no? Confusing? Clear? Confusing? Very confusing?
No.
No?
Big numbers.
Super. What do you want? What do you say?
No, it's not confusing, just big numbers.
No, it's okay, but you have calculator, no? You have calculator. Don't worry for the big number because you have calculator. In the calculator, you put in the calculator any stupid arithmetic, right? Okay, great. Entonces, this look like, in my opinion, like a quadratic equation, no? I can see, for example, 49y squared, another y squared. I can combine like term, why not? 50y squared plus 700 plus 2500 minus 100, no? Equal to 0 because right hand side must be 0, no? So my equation so far is 50y squared plus 700y plus 2400 equal to 0. This is my equation. I focus on quadratic equation, and that's it. But I propose one idea. I can see, for example, you can divide it by 50, no? Whole thing divided by 50, no? Because 50 divided by 50 is 1. Let me use my calculator. 700 divided by 50, I suppose it's 14. Let me check it just in case. Oh, yes. Okay, 50. You divide by 50 here. How do you not get 50? Because 50, I suppose, gets the greater common factor. Entonces we have y squared plus 14y plus 2400, no? Divided by 50, 48. Oh, nice. And in the right hand side, we have 0 because 0 divided by any number is 0. Oh, Joyce, I reduced the number a lot, or yes or no?
Not yet.
Therefore, how you propose me solving this quadratic equation using the quadratic formula or by factorization? What do you think?
I think you can factor.
Say again?
I think you can factor it.
Yeah. And what's the combination? Two numbers can multiply each other, give me 48, and so how? When you're adding or subtracting, give me 14. Do you find the number or no? Say again?
7 and negative 7.
7 and 8. 7 and 8 is 56 when you multiply. It's 6 and 8 maybe, no? 6 and 8. 6 times 8 is 48. And 6 plus 8 is 14. What sign? Plus, minus, negative, positive, 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 negative, negative. What sign?
Positive on both.
Positive both. Very well. Therefore, the solution is negative 8 and negative 6. I finish no. Why no? Because I need to find the x value. Remember, it's a point. X comma y. I need to find the x comma y. Therefore, I propose you come back to the beginning. Look at that formula. Oh, that formula is fantastic. That formula is state relationship between y and x. So it's minus 50 minus 7y. Okay, so I copy x is equal minus 50 minus 7y, no? X is equal minus 50 minus 7. I use a negative 8 first. So it's minus 50 plus, double minus become positive, 56. Answer is 6. Okay, so I got the first point. The first point, point 1, the first solution is the point 6, negative 8. Likewise, minus 50 minus 7 times negative 6 is 42, no? And minus 50 plus 42 is negative 8. And the second solution is the point negative 8 x value, comma, negative 6. Final answer. Negative 8, negative 6, positive 6, negative 8. That's the answer. Super. Any question? Easy or complicated? This is the first example. And the first example is always easy. Could you check in decimal or no? You can solve it graphically or no?
This one, yeah.
Yeah, let's do it in decimals. Let me try. Okay, switching to decimals. is Desmos here. Do you see Desmos?
Yes.
Okay, look. Example 1 is minus x minus 7 equal 50. X squared plus y squared equal 100. I do the graph of this. The first, let me using the projector mode to see much better. Okay, my first equation represent the line, que es the blue line. And my second equation represents a circle. By the way, that circle, the center is located in the origin, 0,0, and the radius 10, 10, 10 in any direction. And the intersecting point that we discovered algebraically was -8, -6, and +6, negative. Exactly like that. Any question? No problem.
Professor, before the test, you're gonna want us to do obviously the work, correct, and come up with the same solution.
Well. Yeah. Okay. In the test, you need to show me your word algebraically. And you using decimal to verification that your answer that you get algebraical is correct. Decimal is verification. So you say, no, I solve by decimal. No. You solve algebraically. And you checking using decimal. Decimal is a tools. It's a calculator. It's a graphic calculator that we can use it anytime. This is your question, mister?
Yes, sir.
Okay, no problem. Let me try the second example. If you let me go on to the second. Okay, make a zoom. Example 2. Example 2 is 2x plus y equal 5.
You're still in decimals.
Sorry. Boom. Now it's okay? Whiteboard?
Yes.
And x squared plus y squared equal 15. This is similar, very similar. No? So what should I do? You help me now. What should I do? What is the strategy that you apply in this case? When you have linear equation and non-linear equation, what is the super easy way?
Isolate. You could isolate the y in the first equation.
Excellent. Isolate the y in the first equation. Why? Because number one equation is linear, and the coefficient in front of the y in the first equation is 1. So it's super easy. Isolate y in the first equation. It's 5 minus 2x. And this expression substitute here in the place of y in another equation. And we have x squared plus parenthesis 5 minus 2x squared equal 50. And this is my equation. So, of course, it's promised para the equation, ¿no? Entonces, you expand this. This is x squared plus 25 x squared, this guy. Minus, it's minus here. And minus, therefore, is 20, no? Because it's 5 times 2 is 10 times double, because it's twin brother, it's 20x. Plus square, the last guy is 4x squared. Minus 50 equal to 0. I put it right hand side 0 because it's the standard form for solving quadratic equation. Standard form of quadratic equation. Ready to combine later. Fi x squared because 1 here and 4 here 5 minus 20 minus 20x, because we have only one linear term, and 25 minus 50 is minus 20 equal to 0, and this is my easy quadratic equation. Okay, by the way, we can divide by 5, yes or no? See, you are knowing, I don't lie, that number, you divide the entire equation by 5, and nothing happened. Well, it happened that you get is a number, but it's equivalent. X squared minus 4x minus 5 equal to 0. Wow, super easy. Super easy equation. By factoring, one more time, what combination? What is the combination in this case? Tell me.
Negative 5 and positive 1.
Negative 5 and positive 1. Therefore, x minus 5 equal to 0 imply x is equal to 5 positive. And x plus 1 equal to 0 imply x is negative. Okay, but in order to express the final answer, we need the y value associated with the x point. So I recommend using that formula. One more time, I copy that formula. Copy, and paste here. Y is equal 5 minus 2x. Entonces, plugging in one by one for x equal 5. Plugging in here. Y is equal 5 minus 2 times 5. According to the order of operation, you multiplication first, and negative 5. Okay. Then in that moment, in this moment, I take advantage to write the point. The point that we found was 5, negative 5. I copy 5 is the x value. Y value is negative 5. Okay. Negative 5, I copy here. Okay. Likewise, I copy again my equation, but I plug in negative 1. Here, we have 5 minus 2 times negative 1. If 5 plus 2 is 7. And the point is a point negative 1, 7. Okay. Conclusion, solution, two solutions. Solution set point are 5, negative 5 and separated by comma, negative 1, 7. Any question on the algebra? No, okay. Felix say no. Felix Valdez. You want Felix checking with decimal verification with decimal or no? What do you think? It's good or it's not good?
It's good.
Always is good. Always is good. It's you. Huh? I hear my voice. Let me see. Let me switch into decimals. Boom, I got it. Okay, this is decimal now, do you see? Okay, example 2, look at that. Is 2x plus y equal 5, x squared plus y squared equal 50. And the hypothetical point I discovered algebraically is this. Let me see if it works, doesn't work. Boom. This is my circle in blue color. This is my line in red color. And this is the intersecting point. That's it. Any question? Look like easy. This topic is easy or complicated?
So far, so good.
So far, so so far, so good. I promise I want to complicate a little bit as always, but we have different tools. That's more fantastic to verification we are doing because of some student, even me, making mistake algebraically, one stupid missing sign, something. Entonces you verification. Oh no, it's not good. So I double checking, no, my algebraic. Okay, Super. So far, we are doing good. Let me switch into the whiteboard again. Whiteboard again. Whiteboard again. Do you see whiteboard? Do you see or
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
not? Okay, okay. Okay, example 3. Example 3. Example 3 is x minus 5, parentheses, x minus 5 square plus y square equal 25. This is my equation number 1, that by the way is non-linear. And the equation number 2 is y equal the square root. I forgot something. I forgot 3 equal 3 times the square root x minus 8. This is my equation number 2. This is my system nonlinear. Both equations are nonlinear and nonlinear. Remember, only is linear when the exponent is 1. And here the exponent is 1/2. And this exponent is 2. Okay. Okay, okay. Because I have no idea how we start. But you can help me, I suppose. Can you help me? No? Or no? No? Okay, because in the previous problem,
We substitute y into the first.
exactly, I take advantage. Okay, y is already isolated. Okay, there's a substitution, this expression, here, and the y in another equation. So I copy, x minus 5, exactly the same, plus, parentheses, 3 square root x minus 8, a square, this square, this 2, equal 20. And this is my new equation that contains, of course, only one variable, no, only one. Okay, you expand the binomial part, it is x squared minus 10, I suppose, no? Okay, because it's 5 times 2 and 25. And the second part is no binomial, it's monomial. Entonces 3 squared que es 9, paréntesis, and a square root, you know, and a square cancel. So basically, the thing we are doing is 3 square root x minus 8 squared is equivalent to, say, 3 squared times the square root x minus 8 squared. This is 9, I copy, and x minus 8 square root square is just x minus 8, but it's extremely important. Don't forget this parenthesis. Again, but without the square root equal 25. Everyone follow me so far? Let me make it zoom. Okay. Entonces es x squared minus 10x plus 25 plus 9x minus 72 minus 25 equal to 0. Because this looks like quadratic equation, no? Oh, I like that. 25 negative and 25 positive is cancelled. We combine like term. We combine, for example, minus 10 and positive 9 and negative 1. And stay alive, 72, no? Only. Equal to 0. This is my easy quadratic equation. Again, by factorization or quadratic formula. What do you think? By factorization is possible or impossible?
It's possible. 8 times 9.
Exactly. 8 times 9, 9, 8. What sign?
Negative 9, positive 8.
Absolutely perfect. The solution for the first factor is 9 positive. And the solution for the second factor is negative 8. Now to find the y value is a piece okay, because I come back at the beginning and the equation get y is totally isolated and substitution 9 and negative 8. Let's do it. Suppose here, I copy y is equal 3 square root 9 minus 8. 9 minus 8 is 1, square root 1 is 1, 1 times 3 is 3, and the point would be 9,3. The second, again, the same equation, but it's 3 times square root negative 8 and negative 8, no? Negative 8 and negative 8 is negative 16. But the square root negative 16 is imaginary number, no? It's for I. This is 12i, and I and complex number or imaginary number do not participate in this game. Okay, we are working with the real number. We are working in the plane x, y, and both are real number. R squared, real x, real y. Therefore, that means that when in algebra, this situation happens. When in algebra, you try to find something, and the answer is imaginary or complex, is because do not exist. Okay, so we have only one solution, que es the point 9,3. End the story. Okay, super. Of course, we're checking in decimal because I want to make sure that my answer is correct. Okay, are you copy? Oh, okay, let me try to understand in this class. You normally have notebook and you copy in the notebook, or you watch the video again, or what is your method? What is your strategy to follow me? You only pay attention and no copy or copy? Copy or no copy?
I copy everything you write down.
No, Joyce copy. Harold copy or no? Giovanni, you copy? I saw you copy, yeah. Felix, you copy, Felix? Giovanni showed me the notebook. Harun, you copy, Harun? Renel? Okay, copy. Everyone copy, pero copy fast, no? Ernesto Cabeza, Oswald Pérez, Joseph, Rap Meaning, and Quintana Thompson. I copy and okay. He said copy and rewatching the video. Okay, super. Guys, I suppose in the second test you get good grade. Okay, you improve a lot of in the second, no? Because remember, guys, I warning you, okay, the third test and the fourth test is horrible. Complicado. Traditional horrible. So let's check in decimal, no? No? Yes? No? You let me know. Yes or no? Of course, yes, always we checking. Let me switch into decimals. Switch into decimal. Oh, sorry. Switch into decimal. Okay, cancel. Switch into decimal. There you go. There you go. Do you see decimals? Remember, we are doing example number 3. Example number 3 is x minus 5 squared plus y squared equal 25. And the equation number 2 is y equal 3 times square root x minus 8. And we get one solution that is 9,3. Let me see if it's true or not. Boom, look at that. The first equation represents a circle. This is a geometric interpretation, circle, when the center is located in the point 5,0 and the radius is 5. And the second is a parabola. What kind? Is horizontal parabola, 1/2 parabola. No totally parabola. That is the reason that we have only one solution, that is 9. Any question? Super. We are the best. Always. We are the best. Okay. Switch it to a whiteboard now. Okay, whiteboard. This is a whiteboard. Okay, example number 4, no? Whiteboard, do you see whiteboard now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, super. Example number 4. Example number 4 is 2x squared plus y squared equals 17. This is my first equation. My second equation is x squared plus 2y squared equal 22. And this is equation 2. Wow. It's a new complication because in the previous example, we have at least one linear equation, or we have non-linear equation, but the y is totally isolated. And entonces super easy, apply substitution method. Entonces in this case, what do you think? We isolate y again or x, okay, because coefficient here is 1, or you apply elimination. What do you think? Substitution or elimination? What do you think?
I think we have to do elimination.
Elimination, because supposedly we have here 2x squared, would be fantastic. We have here -2, right? -2 to eliminate the x, or -2 here to eliminate the y. So in my paper, I multiply the second equation by -2. When you multiply the entire equation number 2 by -2, we have -2x squared -4y squared equal -44. And this is my new equation too. Yeah, I forgot this equation. I don't need this equation anymore. And you adding equation 1 plus equation 2, equation 1 plus equation 2 by column, no? The column of the x is 0. I create intentional elimination. This is -3 y squared because it's plus 1 and -40. And 17 or 44 is -27. Divided by -3 both sides. Y squared is equal 9. Apply square root because it's quadratic equation. For the quadratic equation gets incomplete, it's easy solved by square root method. Y is equal plus or minus. Don't forget double sum. Because the square root 9 is plus or minus 2. So we have know the principal square roots, both positive 3. Okay. Now, in order to find the x value, we're using either equation. In this case, I rewrite again either equation. What can I use in the equation number 2 can I erase? This equation can I erase? I just copy here. Entonces y equal 3 positive. Is x squared. So 2 times 3 squared equal to x squared plus something. This is 9 times 18. X squared is equal 4, no? 22 minus 18 is 4. Square root both sides again, similar. X is equal plus or minus. Okay, but I am confused. How many solutions we have? We have 2, we have 4. I don't understand very well. Okay, good. Okay. One fantastic way. Instead of substitution, y equal 3, no. We can substitute. Plus and minus 3 here. Both. Because regardless the sign, the answer is sorry here. Carajo. Okay. instead of positive y and negative y independent, I can see when you substitution 3 here, plus or minus, doesn't matter. When you square become positive and you get the same solution. Okay? So how many points you consider we have in total? We have 2 or we have 4? Because plus or minus 3 give me plus or minus 2, no?
Showing you 4 points.
4 points, yeah, absolutely. I suppose we have, for example, well, this is x value, sorry, this is a y value. But the point are, suppose the positive solution. 2,3, 2, negative. Negative 2, negative 3, and negative 2, let me see. I do well now. Okay, I understand. Negative 2, negative 3, no? Let me check this idea, okay. See, negative 2, negative 3, this combination, negative, negative both, negative, negative, positive, positive, is this, both positive, both negative, and they are a combination, no? One positive, one negative. Oh, no, I make a mistake here, right? This is 2 positive, this is negative.
You meant negative 3s.
This is positive, this is negative and positive. That's a 4 point we have. Ooh, I am confusing. Just in case I want to check in this. 4 point solution. Okay. I want to check it. To make sure that the thing that I suppose, using my logic idea, is okay. Okay. Switch it to decimals. Boom. 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 Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay, here. Okay. Do you see this one now? This was example 3, remember? Now example 4. In example 4, we have this equation nonlinear, this equation nonlinear. Let me try to do the graph. Boom, look at that, wow. It's 2 ellipses. The orange equation is ellipse que the major axis lie on y axis. And the purple color is the ellipse also, but the major axis lie on the x-axis. I promise que in the test number 4, we study in detail conic section. And conic section include ellipse, parabola, hyperbola, and circle. And the solution is 4 points. Look at that. 2, 3, negative 2, 3, 2, negative 3, negative 2, negative 3. Because we have 4 intersecting points. Super good. Super good. Super easy. Super easy. Using the common sense. Imagination. Okay, let's doing, I don't know, see we are doing 2 more. See, let's do 2 more. 2 more because I want to study in 3 dimensions. It's a little bit more complicated. Okay, switching to the whiteboard. Now. Whiteboard. Clear. Let me see example number 5, no? Is it number 5? Yeah, number 5, right?
Yes, number 5.
Right, number 5. Example number 5. Number 5 is, in my opinion, is easy. Look, example 5. Example 5. Is x squared plus 4y squared equal 4. This is my first equation. My second equation is also nonlinear. Minus y squared equal 9. Second equation. It's my system. Both equations are nonlinear. Entonces I try to thinking what is the best way for solving the system nonlinear. Si substitution or elimination. What do you think? Substitution or elimination?
Elimination.
Elimination. Because I can see clear. Okay, if you multiply, for example, the equation number 2 by 4, I multiply by 4 this equation. What is the intention? 4 is negative 4 and positive 4 ready for elimination. Multiply the 2 by positive 4. So the 4x squared minus 4y squared equal 36. And this is my new equation 2. Yeah, I forgot this. Ready. Elimination. Equation 1 plus equation 2 new. Fi. This is cancelled. And this is 40. 4 plus 36 divided by 5. Is 8. Square root both sides. X is equal plus or minus 2 radical 2. Because A is 2 and 4. 2 and 2. 1 couple of 2 represent 1, 2 outside the root and stay inside these 2 gets this. Okay, super. If you want to find the y value of this point, let's use either equation. I propose you using either. Suppose the second again, okay, erase. I always erase is x squared minus y squared because it's easier. You take either, and the answer doesn't change of the equation that you select. But I take advantage the easier equation, in my opinion, is this. It's because the coefficient here is 1 and negative 1. So you substitution here. But you substitution 1 by 1 or both? What do you think? Substitution 2 radical 2 positive and minus 2 radical 2, and you separate the problem in 2 pieces, or you take advantage that you can substitution both together here. Both or 1 by 1?
Take advantage. Both.
Exactly, because plus and minus 2 radical 2 is square. I don't care the sign because the square becomes positive everything. Therefore, this is 8, no? Remember, this was 8. Because welcome from 2 radical 2 was square root 8. And see you square, 2 radical 2 square is 2 square times 2, no? 4 times 2 is 8. 8 minus y square equal 9. So solve for y square minus y square is equal 9 minus 8. Super. Minus y square is equal 1. Divided by negative 1 because I want to isolate y square positive or negative. 1 divided by negative 1 is negative 1. You apply square root because it's quadratic equation. Wow, but I see some weird. This is I, imaginary or complex. It's the same interpretation. What means that? What is the meaning of that?
No solution, sir.
No solution. No solution. The thing I try to find do not exist, guys. It's a classic. When you get in algebra, imaginary or complex, it's because the solution that you try to find doesn't exist. Okay, but I want to do interpretation graphically in Desmos because I am confusing in that moment. Okay, entonces I switch into Desmos. Oh. switch it to decimal. Okay, I switch it to decimal. You see decimal now? This was example 4, now 5. 5, remember the equation, is x squared plus 4y squared equals 4. I suppose this look like elixir, no? X squared minus y squared equals 9. This is no elixir, it's a hyperbola. Okay, no problem. I don't care. This is for the test for identification perfect. These functions. When you graph it up, look at the purple color represents ellipses. The black color represents the hyperbola. And there are no connection in between this curve. Therefore, we have no solution. Super. Let's stop here because I want to discussing at least 2 problems of the 3 dimension. No? In 3 dimension, it's possible, but it's too hard doing graphically. So maybe you in one specific nice example you can see the solution, but in general no. No, unfortunately no. So what is the thing we are doing? We are in big trouble. We have to using Wolfram alpha. Okay, I try to explain by hand. Okay, in calculus 3, the student can need to take calculus 3. Who need to take calculus 3? Who need to take calculus 3? Come on, let me see your face. Giovanni? No calculus 3?
Nope, I don't have to take. Nope, I have to
No
take
calculus 3?
calculus.
But I don't understand. No calculus 3, you, Joyce?
No.
No. Because what is
I'm
your
taking
major?
this for fun.
Calculus 3 is only for the student who need to take engineer or scientists. So physics, mathematics.
Calculus 3.
Okay. I teach in the spring. Pero you need to, in every spring, I teach in calculus 3. Okay, Harun, calculus 3, no. Renel, calculus 3. Who need to take calculus 3? Let me know. It's only few students need to take that. No, too much students need to take. Uh-huh.
Your students have to take that.
The student, the major is in scientific, biology. See, biology is, bueno, si es engineer biology. And differential. The collection of the mathematics. Hey, put the microphone off. Is calculus 1, calculus 2, calculus 3, differential equation. Some university ask you also linear algebra. This linear algebra is another possibility. Pero mandatory. Calculus 1, calculus 2, calculus 3, and differential equation. Okay, let's try 3D. 3D is complicated. You know something, when you increase in the dimension of the one problem, you understand that we can discover more combinations. So my problem is more complicated. Do you remember in 2 dimensions, the linear equation, the line, or see the line is the equation is a line. However, in 3 dimensions, the equation is a plane, no? And there are several combinations that you can place the plane in the, so we have different possibilities. Well, suppose nonlinear. Wow, crazy. Suppose this example 1 nonlinear, 3D. 3D, example 1 nonlinear. Of course, I try to bring to you no super complicated example, because there are a complicated example that we maybe spend 2 weeks doing that. But this is not complicated. But very artificial, that you don't see easy. What is the best way to solve it? So we have three equations. Boom, boom, boom. Of course, nonlinear, nonlinear, nonlinear. And I have no idea how to start. It's crazy. Of course, I have idea because I did before. But maybe you spend 1 hour, 2 hours to try several combinations. There are no rules. This is the most crazy example in algebra. Non-linear system of equation. No rule. No rule. No rule. One, okay. Entonces, suppose que I did in that way. You divide equation 1 divided by equation 2. Wow, why divide, professor? Because I take advantage. It is similar. So you divide equation 1 gets y over x. And the right hand side is obvious when we have 2xc and 2yc, no? It's obvious que 2 is cancelled and c is cancelled. Because under the supposition that c is not 0, no? So we have x over y. And you apply like a cross multiplication maybe here. Okay, y over x over y, cross multiplication, y squared is equal to x squared. Therefore, y is equal to x. And then I go to the equation 3, que es 2d. Entonces you have maybe x squared. Instead of y squared, I copy x squared again because x and y is the same, equal 1. The 2x squared equal 1 divided by 2 divided by 2 x squared is equal 1/2 square root both sides. X is equal plus and minus. Bueno, okay, this is a fraction, entonces square root 1 is 1 and square root 2 is radical 2. You can leave it like that if you want, or rationalization, no? It's okay. It's okay. And what about y value? And what about y value? Well, y value is exactly the same with the x value. We discovered in the middle of the process this idea that the y solution is exactly the same, plus or minus 1 over radical 2. The only new is discover the c value. And the c value is, I come back to the what equation? I have no idea. Maybe. Let me see. The first equation, maybe. Because, okay, look. So you take the first equation. Y is equal to xc, no? But I know that x and y is the same, no? Then if you try to find z, y is equal to over x equals c, but this is the same, you cancel out. So the c is 1/2. But 1/2 positive or 1/2 negative? Well, so you suppose that y is positive, x is positive. And the answer is positive. So you suppose that y is negative, x is negative. But always is positive. Wow. So how many points we have in total? How many points? Solution in 3D. How many? Well, I suppose que 4, no? What are the 4 points? Well, let me represent like that. Plus or minus 1 over radical 2. Comma. Plus or minus 1 over radical 2. Comma. 1/2 positive. 1, 2, 3, and 4 points. You can separate if you want. You put a positive, you put a negative, you put a combination positive and negative. But actually, we have 4 point triple order, no? 1, 2, 3 order pairs in the 3D space. Wow! Do you understand this, or it's crazy? Or it's easy? Look, I suppose there's no big deal. The problem is discover the procedure. Yes or no? Opinion. I want to hear opinion. Crazy, easy, complicated, fantastic, amazing.
It's a little complicated.
But okay. Sorry, I saved the situation because we are using Wolfram Alpha. And Wolfram Alpha helped me to understand the problem super easy. Let me try to switch into Wolfram Alpha. Wolfram Alpha now. There you go. Wolfram Alpha. You remember last class? Can I explain Wolfram Alpha a little bit for the partial fraction decomposition? It's a little bit complicated. Do you see the Google Chrome?
Yes.
Okay. Just I click here, Wolfram Alpha. I select algebra. Look at that. I select, for example, the first box, que es solving equation. It doesn't matter if it's equation or system of equation, because the only thing that you should do is copy one equation one by one and separate by and. For example, the first equation is y is equal to multiplication by x multiplication by z. Be careful. Wolfram Alpha is a little bit picky. And you, in between the variable, you put time. Because you don't put time, Wolfram Alpha believe that xz is a one variable. The one variable you can call Maria variable, Jose variable, different letters together. This suppose it's only one variable. So you suppose it's different variable, therefore you separate by time. It's the operation in between them. You put a space, you put and you copy the second equation. The second equation is x equal 2 times multiplication. Remember, multiplication is shift a number, right? And your keyboard. Y multiplication by z. Space, and again, the last equation. The last equation is x squared. X shift 6 is a power 2 plus y power 2 equal 1. And this is my system. Let me check it just in case I make a mistake. I suppose que no. You click in the red button and Wolfram Alpha processing the information, processing. Boom, bam, bam, bam. Just in case, write again the equation to verification that my typing was okay. And the solution is -1 over radical 2, -1 over radical 2, 1/2 exactly the same. We get by hand. Wow, amazing. Do you see that? Do you see that?
Yes.
Okay. Don't be scared. In Calculus 3, always we using 3D, using Wolfram Alpha. In my test of the pre-calculus, never I put the example of the 3 dimension. No. Only 2 dimension, and that's it. Okay? We have time to do another problem. Let's do something. Help me. You help me. You can open Wolfram Alpha in your laptop now on your computer. You can open. Yes or no? Yes. Let's solve it. Let's solve it the example 2 3D, pero using Wolfram Alpha, no algebra anymore. No. Oh, let me copy the example 3. Do you see the board or no? No? Do you see or no? Whiteboard?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Okay. It's okay? Whiteboard? It's okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes,
The
sir.
problem is example 2 3D. Is 2 equal x times c. This is equation 1. 1 equal 2 times y times z. Equation 2. And the second equation is x squared plus 4y squared equal 4. Equation 3, and this is my system of equation. When you face this in calculus 3, we're using Wolfram alpha. Copy. I'm trying Wolfram alpha. I try. Remember, algebra, solving equation, the word solve is important keyword. And you typing equation by equation, separate by and. 2 equal x times z. X times z. The second equation is 1 equal 2 times y times z. And the last equation is x squared plus 4 equal 4. Wow. 4. Don't forget time equal 4. Si you don't put the time, maybe Wolfram alpha is nice. And don't warn you and give me a stupid answer, right? Boom. Bada boom. So the x, so basically we obtain 2 points. The first point was -4 over radical 5. This symbol can look like the power, actually it's no power, it's and. Y equal -1 over radical 5. And C is equal minus radical 5 over 2, no? And the second point is exactly the same, but the opposite side. End the story. You did or no? You did in Wolfram alpha or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You have no problem in calculus 3. Okay.
I'm gonna need
it. Okay, guys. Too much for one day. See you. Continue working in the homework. Any question that you have, let me know. Communicate with me by email. Professor, solve for me any specific problem of the homework. Okay? Okay? Super. See you soon.
Have a good day, Professor.
You too.
Weekend.